From Newsnet and CCTV, it's high school hockey, coming to you from the Wex in Cadillac.
Welcome back, everybody, to the third period action here from the Wex in Cadillac, Michigan, where the Cadillac Vikings are down 2-0 to the Mattawan Wildcats. Jeff Castillo and Bill Dooley are here bringing you the action. And Jeff, the Vikings, well, they played shorthanded for at least, let's see, probably 10 minutes of that period.
Yeah, pretty close. I think they had right around maybe 5 penalties or so. And, like I said, hats off to their penalty kill unit because it could be a different game. DQ made some real good saves in there. He's given them a chance to win. They've just got to get a little offense rolling. They haven't been able to get a lot of shots on Andrew Shashelski. And when they have, he's been up to the task and stopping it. But, it's a 2-shot game, really. It's only 2-0. So the Vikings have done a really good job of keeping themselves in this game. And, they can come out hard here in the third period and make something happen.
Yeah.
You always hope to maybe pop a quick one and go from there.
Logan Collins still has 30 seconds to go on his penalty, and then the Vikings will be at full strength. We do want to let you know that DVD copies can be purchased individually or box sets of the whole season, either for basketball or hockey. And we really need support on that end because it helps pay for the broadcast of these games, our students, equipment. So if you make great gifts for Christmas or birthdays or graduation presents.
Yeah, just nice overall things to have to be able to watch every now and then. Even 5-10 years down the road, 15 years down the road, pull out the DVD and watch yourself in your high school days.
Well, just like right now, we had Josh McKinley up here and Caleb. Be cool to see that. When he gets a little bit older. His freshman year in high school. And
right.
Puck is cleared down the ice. Giving chase is Joe Peterson. It'll be an icing call against the Vikings.
And they are at even strength. So we've got 5-on-5 hockey. We'll see how long that lasts.
Upcoming games next week on Wednesday, February 5th. There will be hockey that night. I want to say that is the
TC West game. Yep, TC West is going to come to town.
And Jeff, you're going to have just a little bit of a break because you're having rotator cuff surgery, so you'll be out for at least that game. And we'll see how Mark Tonello does it. We'll see if we can renew his contract. Coming back to Brendan Chow, and that's tipped nicely by Fisher Moore out to center ice. Moore will pick up the puck. And he tried to pass. It goes right through his legs. Fisher Moore, there's a wrister. He had the right idea, moving one way, shooting the other. McKinley puts it in the corner. Now picking it up is Kindle. McKeeby with a long stretch pass goes over the stick and an icing call. It'll be all the way back down into their zone.
All right, and I do want to make sure and mention here that Mattawan's second goal was scored by number 4, Lucas Slager. It was also assisted by number 13, Joe Peterson, and number 18, Max Parker. Neglected to get that information out, so we want to certainly give those players credit for goals and assists.
Puck is shot up the boards. Right at the blue line, Logan Collins knocked it down for a second, and then coming back is Peterson, but he is checked there by Collins. And the Vikings, Cam Harrell, number 3, gets it in the middle to Zach Izzard. 2-on-2. Izzard with a hard wrister wide of the net. Goes all the way back to center ice and Caleb McKinley. McKinley, number 8, starting the rush. He's tripped up, but luckily the puck is in the corner. No harm done there, but the Vikings are not clearing. Henry Schmidtdale, number 7, gets it out to center. Pass over to Joe Peterson, and he'll ring it around the boards. DQ tried to stop it. Zach Izzard fanned on it. And Evan Hogarth, number 12, kicks it with a skate, gets it up to a stick. Hogarth over the line. Good back check by Henry Schmidtdale. Going down on the puck is, what number is that for Mattawan? Is that number 8?
I believe it's number, that might be number 9.
Number 9, Colin Swintz. We haven't called his name yet tonight, have we?
No, he just got out there. It's tough to see when the jerseys are all stuffed in their pants like that.
Right.
But, yep, I believe that was Colin Swintz, freshman.
Okay. And he's pretty little.
Yeah, he's got that jersey tucked right down there.
Him and Dylan Quartz are about the same height.
And he was standing right next to Olivia Peedle there, and they were about looking eye to eye. So,
puck sits at the side of the Viking net. Agnew had the puck knocked away, and then Farley taps it over to Peedle. That's Carson Peedle. Coming back in is Cam Agnew. Going down, picking it up, and then intercepting is Logan Collins. Logan's getting a lot of ice time tonight,
yeah,
Jeff.
He really is. He's had a good game. Spent a little time in the penalty box, but doing a good job. And that was a good save because they had somebody right out in front of the net.
There's a pass just off the stick of Corey Ruff. He'll chase it in behind the net. Takes a huge hit there from Jack Schmidtdale. And the Vikings clear it out to center, but good interception there by Kindle. And now Carson P. will put it in on net, and he'll go for a change. We've got 13:45 to go here in the third period. It is 2-0. The Wildcats with the lead over the Vikings. Jack Schmidtdale gets to Lilly. He just chops it in behind the net. First one to it is Kindle. Kindle tried to sidestep his man. Here's a pick. Oh, and a good save by Shashelski. And a little extra shot there by Fisher Moore. No, that was Austin Kyling.
Yeah, that was Austin Kyling. Fisher Moore, though, made a good play, when the guy was coming around the net from behind the net, and they ended up getting on Ian Lilly's stick. He had a good opportunity for a shot.
No penalties.
No penalties. We're remaining at full
We're a little gun
here.
shy here.
Yeah,
Every time the referee raises his hand.
Yeah, but the crowd's getting restless, Bill. We haven't had a goal in quite a while.
Yes.
A 2-0 game here. Mattawan was able to light the lamp a couple times, but Cadillac has yet to break the seal.
Here's McKinley. Good job by McClish to get a piece of that. Back, the Vikings just misfire, and it'll go all the way back into their own zone. Giving some chase is Brendan Chow, number 5. He's got a lot of speed. Vikings get it up to Moore. Moore with a no-look pass, and it went right to the other players, and he picks it up again. Joe Peterson up to center. I don't know where that puck went. Fisher Moore cuts into the middle. He'll wind up, and
never got through.
Max Parker took it off the shin guard.
Good idea.
Yes, just shoot the puck.
Right. If I'm Coach Graham, I'm telling those kids, you just shoot the puck. You got to get shots on the net. We got to make something happen here.
Caleb McKinley with a great move and then a good pass to start it, and we got an offside. Ian,
that's the disadvantage to having short legs, Bill. They just don't stretch as long as you need them. But anyway, we want to mention our sponsors once again. We have Cadillac Tire, Fox Motors of Cadillac, and we also have Pizza Plus. And again, we thank you for your support. I don't know how much popcorn they end up giving away tonight, as the CHL players were supposed to get free popcorn tonight. And speaking of the CHL, we do have one of the women's ambassadors and players, Miss Jill Farley, coming up to join Bill here.
Good hit. Picking it up is number 21. McCain comes down the right side. Shot, good save by DQ. Puck goes around the boards, and then Zach Iser will pick it up. Vikings try and clear. Comes over to Kruzic, and there's a rebound shot that goes just wide. Cam Harold, number 3, gets it around the boards to Izzy. That goes past him and kept in at the line. Jack Schmidtdale, number 4, behind his net to Cam Harold. Puck is put back in deep.
Okay, and I'm going to hand the microphone off to Joe Farley.
Here comes Henry Schmidtdale. He's poke checked, knocked back in on the offside call. The teams will get back onside. There's a pass up to Logan McClish. McClish with a shot. That was a toe save by DQ. In behind the net is Logan Collins. How you doing, Joe?
Hey, very well, thank you. Yes, I can hear you.
You got a good vantage point here.
I do. I'm very blessed.
All right, Cam Harold, number 3 for the Vikings. He's checked right there by McClish, and so he'll just shoot it down the ice, and we have an icing call against the Vikings with 10:59. It is 2-0 Mattawan. What do you think of the game so far?
Not very happy, to be honest, Bill. I'm just not very happy right now. My son is not performing the way we talked about.
Oh, yes, and they always listen to us parents, don't they?
Well, he's going to get a butt chewing, so it's going to happen.
Jill, you played in the women's league. Are you playing this year?
I am currently playing, yes.
Okay, so how many years would you just estimate that you've played?
You know, I was thinking about that when you asked me to do this. It's got to be 10 plus off and on.
Okay. Was it 2007? I remember when you led the women's league in penalties. Am I correct in that, or
Wow.
Just a thought.
Well, you were the referee back then, and you liked to call things that I didn't agree with, so we could say that, yeah.
Okay. Oh,
okay.
Now it comes back as my fault.
It kind of was.
Okay.
We'll go there.
All right. Face-off is deep in the Viking zone, winning the draw. McClish takes a shot, and steering that aside is Dylan Quartz. There's a pass up the middle to Carson Peedle. Now coming right back the other way is Brendan Chow. Chow tried to sidestep his man. Here's Brian Farley. Gave his man a little shot. Puck is in the corner. Tried to center it was Chow. Chow back to the point to McCain. McCain with the wrister, and it looked like a high stick. Tried to knock that one down. That was McKeedy. Back to the point. He's got a good chance here, and he fires it high and wide. McCain into the corner. Good hustle here by the Wildcats. Finally picking it up and hitting his own man right at the blue line. So the Wildcats and Dylan's just going to hold on to it and make the save. How many teams are in the women's hockey this year?
We currently have 4 teams.
Okay, and that's kind of been the norm most of the years, right?
It has been, yes.
And what are some of the things that you enjoy about women's hockey?
Oh, just
besides the referee.
The referees are fantastic.
Okay.
The friendship is unbelievable, and we are actually gathering women from all around the area. We've got women from Big Rapids, Traverse City, ladies that just want to get out and have fun and make some new friendships, and just a lot of fun, and every level is welcome. You don't have to be a avid skater. You can just come on out and just learn the skill, and you get supported all the way.
Good save by Shashelski. And one of the things I've noticed is you guys, new skaters, you guys kind of take them in under your wing, you help them out, you encourage them, and that's kind of cool and they kind of do that in the men's league as well.
We do. We actually do a learn to skate program prior to the season starting, just so the women can get familiar with the ice and learn a little bit, about the game.
Yep. Vikings try and get a shot. They just need one good shot here to kind of get them going. Fisher Moore back to the point. Jack Schmidtill over to Logan Collins off his stick. Going down deep, picking it up. Good hustle there by Farley. Farley looking towards the point for that centering attempt. He gets it back to Jack Schmidtill. Schmidtill over to Collins. Vikings trying to get something going here. Good movement there. Brian Farley had the puck in his skates, and finally coming out with it is Slager. You guys have a tournament too, Jill? Is it at the end of the season, like a women's tournament? Or do you still do that?
I understand they're trying to put some things together. Currently, we've got some things under wraps, and it's developing.
Okay. And if people are interested in joining, what should they do? Just stop by the rink?
It'd be wonderful to just stop by the WEX and inquire about it, and they will get set up with the right person. We love having new friends. We love having new people give it a try. There's no bad player. Just get out there and have fun.
What'd you think of the Military Appreciation Night a couple weeks ago? Wasn't that a special night?
Well, it was incredibly special because my son, who is a Marine, was able to be there, and very proud.
Yeah.
Very proud.
Brett was one of 3 high schoolers that are served, and he was able to be the honorary puck drop. So that was really cool. I liked how they did that.
I was a little disappointed with the muck boots, but that's okay.
I want a pair of those, but I didn't want to tell Brett that I was going to take his. All right, here comes Henry Schmidtdale, number 7. goes around his man, still keeps his balance. There's a shot and picked off by Shashelski. I'm having trouble with that one, Jill.
I don't know that I can help you with that.
Well, I want to show you how. There it is. See that? Shashelski?
Oh, I think you got it.
Yeah. Well, it took me a couple
We'll
times.
go there.
Yeah.
Shashelski.
Yeah.
Andrew. Let's call him Andrew.
Ander.
Oh, Andrew.
Yes, it's
Andre.
Ander.
Are we sure it's not Andre?
This is, I don't know if you know, but this is Mom's weekend for the Wildcats for their players. So they come up, they'll stay overnight, and then they got a game in Big Rapids. So it's kind of like in the NHL, I think you've seen where they have, the dads and the moms. Here comes a 2-on-1 break. Shot held on to by DQ, and then he takes a little extra shot there by Swintz, and the Vikings take exception to that. Jill, we want to thank you for being our guest here, and it's been great talking to you. You're a great ambassador for women's hockey, so if anybody wants to play, you just want to get into it, just stop in at the rink and have a lot of fun. And any shout-outs do you got?
Shout-outs.
Shout-outs, yeah. There's somebody you want to say hi to out there?
Go Brian Farley.
Okay.
Get your,
Okay.
Put the puck in the
puck in the net.
In the net.
There we
Let's
go.
just do it. Make it happen.
All right. Thank you very much. We'll give it back to Jeffrey now with the headset.
Thank you for having me.
All right, thank you. That was Jill Farley as our special guest here in the third period. She did a great job. Now that puck is at center ice, taken by Ian Lilly. Puck is knocked down by the Vikings. Jack Schmidtdale walks in. There's a shot just wide of the short side. Vikings will keep it in. Fisher Moore. Vikings are on a power play for 1:30. Moore with a shot. Good save. Shashelski, and he's been sharp tonight.
Yeah,
he's made all the saves that he needs to make.
Right, there's a 0 on the board for a good reason. He has been sharp.
This is a sophomore goaltender, Jeff. He doesn't get a lot of starts during the season, but that's got to be pretty exciting for him.
Yeah, he's done a stand-up job tonight. He's got pretty good defense in front of him, but Cadillac has had their chances.
And they've actually started putting a little more pressure on here in the third period. Puck goes down the ice, so stopping it there will be Quartz.
Now, I did forget to mention to Jill before she came on that this was good, wholesome family programming. She did okay, right?
Oh, yeah. She
okay.
I was a little worried there for a second, but we were good to go. Huge hit. Hand goes up in the air, and they're going to give him a roughing call, and that is Max Parker, who's slow to get up behind the net.
Yeah, and that's going to even it up at 4-on-4 for at least about 1:04, it appears, unless somebody scores.
It's a good thing that Jill left the box, Jeff, because Brian's going in the box.
Yeah. Yeah, well, okay. I was going to say they initially put it on the wrong side, but now they've got it on the right side. So
it's going to be.
So the Farleys are getting a lot of attention. One's in the box, one's up here on the headset and everything.
Right. It'll be 4-on-4. Cadillac has a minute to go in the. It'll be a minute power play for Mattawan after they kill the minute 4. Even strength right now. Brendan Chow.
This is the first time tonight we've had some 4-on-4 hockey.
Yeah, it's always exciting. A lot more room for the players.
A little more space to breathe out there. Certainly an advantage to some of those faster, quicker players.
Schmidtdale with the pass did not connect. He'll chop it back to the defense, and Peterson puts it up the boards. That'll go to Cam Keene. Over to Logan Collins. Collins back to Keene. Long pass a little bit too far out in front. That'll be an icing call, and get our crew mentioned here, Jeff, if we could.
Yeah, absolutely. We have Wyatt Van Dynen back in the director's chair tonight, doing a fine job. Caden Darrow, Aaron Dusa, and we also have Damian Brooks on that camera right on the red line. So thanks again for the crew for doing the good job that they do.
Yeah, and Aaron, when she was taking classes, good save by Quartz.
Boy, that was headed right for that top corner.
Yeah,
got the blocker on it.
Yeah, rebound bounced up in the air.
There's been a number of times that they've had some spots picked, and he's came up big.
Now Fisher Moore 1-on-2. He's got Peterson and Kindle to beat. He goes around 1, around 2, backhand shot. Oh, just wide of the net. That was an incredible individual effort.
It's a great move.
And here comes a breakaway for Logan McClish. McClish, number 10, shoots. Great save by DQ. End-to-end action here. Both goalies coming up big. Cam Keene will put it back to Jack Schmidtdale. Schmidtdale puts it off the glass. The Vikings are killing a penalty now for 30 seconds.
And we are just inside of 5 minutes left to go in this game. Vikings have not been able to get a puck past Shashelski. But there's time.
There is time.
They have had some opportunities. We also want to mention tonight that this broadcast is a cooperation between Wexford Missaukee Career Tech Center, CCTV, and Newsnet. Students are involved in directing, replay, editing, and camera work, all under the supervision of a professional director. Good opportunity for them. Nice to see that Erin has moved on. You said she was going to Ferris?
Ferris State, yep, in digital TV communications, and she was, she was working, with the station with CCTV,
right.
And there's a perfect example of somebody, getting the chance to chase her dream.
Right. I know she's done some hockey games previously.
Oh,
She's done some football games.
Basketball.
Basketball, probably. Sure.
McKinley with the shot. Easy save for Shashelski. And he'll hand it off to Hogarth. At center ice, Logan Collins gets around his man, and it's taken away by Max Parker. Puck out to center. Byers, number 7, he's had a good game. Byers coming in, there's a wrister, and Dylan Quartz closed off the short side. Back to the point to Kruzic. Peterson puts it in deep. Byers will take it. Good move over to Kruzic. Kruzic with the shot, and then never made it through. The Vikings pick it up, and they will ice it.
Okay, it must have been hit by one of the Mattawan players, so that one was waved off.
Smart play. Did you see that,
right.
Jeff?
Goalie hopped right out there and got the puck up as Cadillac was on a full change.
In the slot. McCready with a shot. Good save by DQ. Oh, good pass over to Kruzic, and he was looking for the one-timer on McCready, and
just didn't get enough on that. He redirected the puck toward the net, but DQ got over. Again, I don't think he got as much on it as he would have liked to. And DQ ends up keeping this a 2-0 game. He's given his team every chance in the world to win this game. They've got to score here.
Jeff,
they're going to be pressing, and we're going to keep our eye on DQ.
Yeah.
As I'm sure Scott Graham is going to want to get him off the ice as soon as possible to get that extra attacker out on the ice.
When was the second goal scored by Mattawan? Was it
midway through the first?
Okay.
Sure.
So
it's been a while.
Yeah. All right, Fisher Moore along with Brian Farley over the line. Stops on a dime, picked up by Farley. Farley tried to cut to the middle. That goes off his stick. In the corner, good battle there between Hogarth and Moore. And puck is played up the boards.
This is the big line for Cadillac. They
pulled their goalie, Jeff.
Okay.
Vikings have the extra attacker on it. It's Henry Schmidtdale. Now it goes back to the point to Caleb McKinley. McKinley over to Jack Schmidtdale. Back to McKinley. Oh, and it bounces over his stick to center. The Vikings are going to have to tag up and get everybody out of the zone. Now the Wildcats will shoot it all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing. Maybe they wanted to just get a change.
Well,
I'm not sure.
That's true. They want to maybe catch a breath here, get some fresh legs out there, and decide what they want to do. You got to be careful. Cadillac's got the extra attacker out there.
Each team still has their timeout.
Mm-hmm. Cadillac going with the Ian Lilly, Fisher Moore, Brian Farley line. They've got Schmidtdale and looks like McKinley on the point, and then they've got Henry Schmidtdale, I believe, is the extra player, and not sure who called the timeout.
Cadillac.
Guess
Cadillac
it's
called
Cadillac.
the timeout.
Okay.
So we've got 2 minutes exactly to go. It is 2-0 Mattawan. You are watching high school hockey action on Newsnet Sports and CCTV.
And I've got a little shout out tomorrow. The Special Olympics crew is back in action tomorrow. They both the men's and women's basketball team is on their way to Houghton Lake tomorrow for a tournament. So they're each going to end up playing probably at least 2 games, sometimes possibly 3, depending on how many other areas show up and how many teams are going at it.
How did things go up at Lake State? Was that last weekend?
Yep, they just went to Lake Superior State College University last week, and they fared pretty well. The boys end up tying a game and winning one.
Okay.
So didn't lose.
Undefeated.
Yep, undefeated, and the girls lost one, and they also tied one.
Okay.
So overall, it was a pretty good weekend. They, got
Lots
some
of
good,
fun.
a lot of fun. Got some good experience in there. The weather, was good for the driving and everything. So,
Did
but
you
they're
guys
back
get
at
any chance to go to either a hockey or a basketball game, or were they not really
the
coinciding?
No, the basketball game was going on at the same time that they were playing. So
Okay.
that just didn't work out, like it has in the past. So they weren't able to get that going and everything. So, but
All right.
overall, good weekend. They had fun. They enjoyed the
Yes.
camaraderie and the trip and the basketball and everything. And it's always good to see their friends. Basically, they're opponents, but they're also friends.
Yeah,
and
they help
everything
each
up
other
there.
even.
They do. They absolutely do. It's one of those special things where even though they're trying to win a game and they're competing against each other, they will step back and let some of the players get an opportunity to shoot and to score and participate, and that's really what it's all about.
Absolutely. All right, the Vikings will come out with 6 attackers. Both Schmidtdales, McKinley, Lilly, Farley, and Moore. And now on the Wildcats, facing off is going to be Cam Agnew. He wins the draw, goes into the corner. It's tied up there. Mattawan does clear it to center. That's Slager trying to fight for the puck, and it comes over. And down the ice it goes, and into the empty net. That should ice things. That's a 3-0 lead. I want to say it might have been Byers with the shot. We'll have to wait and see. It could have been Joe Peterson. But it's an empty net variety.
Well, and that is going to be tough. But it can still be done. I've seen it, where a team pops a couple quick ones here and can get right back in it.
Minute 43
that was
to
actually,
go.
that was number 13, Joe Peterson on that,
okay.
unassisted on that third Mattawan goal.
Okay, that's Peterson's 5th goal of the season, at least according to my stats. Cam Agnew with the centering attempt and a good save, point blank by DQ. That puck will go along the boards. Played by Byers. In the slot to Agnew. Good move there. He was looking for Slager in front of the net. Now Max Parker. That one was tipped. A lot of pressure now. There's a wrister hit the post.
Goalie's best friend.
Oh, man. They're swarming him right now. That one hit the Wildcat player, and Vikings will come out to center. McKinley still has it. McKinley over the line. Back pass. Beautiful setup to Carson
And that
Needle.
just got deflected.
Did that hit the crossbar, or was it deflected?
No, I think it deflected before it got there. He was aiming for the top of the net, which, he had the spot there, but I think one of the Mattawan players was just able to get a stick on it. That could have been Cadillac's first goal of the night. Good opportunity. A real good setup.
Oh, perfect setup by
McKinley made that happen, really.
I'm glad to see Carson just fire the one-timer.
Right.
Just shoot at the net.
Yep, great opportunity there.
Puck is now played by Aiden McKeeby. McKeeby holding on to it, going wide. There's a shot that was short side. Saved by DQ. Olivia Peedle will get it out to center. Now the Wildcats will just play a little keep away as they try and eat up the last 20 seconds of the game. McClish will put it in deep. Dylan Courts will stop it right there. We got 10 seconds to go in this game. Good battle between the Vikings and the Wildcats. And there goes the buzzer to end the game. Referees will step in quickly, but nothing's going to happen there. The Vikings have lost a 3-0 game here to Mattawan Wildcats, and I think Jeff and I are going to try and grab the winning goaltender tonight with the shutout. So that's a big.
Yeah, I'm telling you what. In my book, the stars of the game both had the big pads on tonight because Dylan Courts, even though he let up a couple goals, he just made some outstanding saves in there, and the goalies definitely shined tonight.
All right. Stay tuned for the post-game show. You're watching high school hockey on Newsnet Sports and CCTV. Jeff and I will be right back to wrap this one up and get an interview with Ander Shashalski. Stay tuned.